On Fire TV is a streaming network for a generation on the move.
Oh, yeah.
We live, baby. We are live. What's up, y'all? It is your girl, Big Bre. Welcome back to episode 8 of the No Filter podcast. Part and how I look. I've been lit since yesterday. I went to Sky Dweller, Certified Fly Guy rooftop party. And I was being grown. I went to the after party too. So I pulled myself together for y'all because I stood y'all up yesterday. But I'm here and the topics is on fire. So let's get into it. How you doing, Diamond?
Oh, yeah. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
That's what I see the slimation all up in here. It's coming together.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see it. You look nice.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So I'm just hot straight into it. I ain't even waiting. I ain't playing no games. I want to talk about that Instagram model. What was her name? Gina too. That didn't get tested in over a decade and found out that she had AIDS. And people was like, "Oh, I'm sending prayers." Why are you sending prayers for somebody who ain't gonna get checked out in 10 years? Like I was confused. I'm like, y'all really talking about y'all sending prayers, and she was out this bitch wilding, not getting tested, none of that shit, and they was feeling sorry for her.
You ain't feel nothing for
No,
him? Yeah.
no, I don't know if I'm cold hearted or
No,
what.
that sounds cold hearted.
Do
Yeah.
it?
Gotta be like that. It be like that sometimes.
I don't think so. Like, who goes 10 years? And you're promiscuous, like you're dealing with industry guys that got groupies on top of groupies, that got a wife or maybe a girlfriend at home, that probably got a boyfriend too. Like you feel me? You're having relations with these. That should be your number one thing on the list.
Yeah, but she was kind of young though.
I don't care.
So sometimes they don't be, you know what I mean?
That's not right, Diamond.
Yeah, no, I mean I agree. I
That's
agree. Yeah,
she's
it's better.
probably the one that started monkeypox.
Oh,
She probably the one that brought the monkeypox here. Because as soon as that came out, that's when the monkeypox started coming out. Or am I making that up?
yeah, well, I don't know, but she brought
soon,
some.
as, soon as soon as that story dropped, that's when the monkeypox came right behind it. Came right behind it, and y'all ain't gonna tell me no otherwise. She is monkeypox. She's the face of it.
Yeah,
Christian said that's why.
how you feel about monkeypox? Does it have you nervous?
It's no, not really. It's giving me. I'm too mean to catch monkeypox. They don't, motherfuckers. No, don't even accidentally brush up to me. Don't accidentally touch my hand. Don't do none of that. So not really. To me, it's giving a mutation of herpes. That's what it looked like for me. Like it looks like another level of a herpes or something like that.
Yeah.
For it to be like skin on skin, and I don't like that they tried to make it like a same sex type thing, like a gay disease. Like I felt
Yeah,
like that was like another, stereotypical
I
thing
mean,
where
just
I
feel
don't
that
even
the kids is getting it, like little kids and stuff. Like,
right.
yeah.
See, that's going back to last week. Stop kissing these damn kids. Stop putting your lips on these damn kids. Y'all out here doing shit and then you coming back and kissing your kids. No, absolutely not. That monkeypox shit is crazy. All I know is they better not shut shit down until I go on my trip and come back. That's all I'm
And
saying.
come back, go on your trip and come back. You don't want to shut down while you gone.
No, absolutely not. Once I leave, come do what I gotta do, come back, y'all can shut whatever the fuck y'all want to shut down.
Yeah, but I don't think people dying from monkeypox.
It creeped me out. Them
It
black
is, yeah,
dots.
it's real, yeah, it's real weird looking.
I got a phobia of like black, like that shit just creeped me out. And the fact that people are, it's just mind-boggling because I don't know if it's a scare tactic or what, but I've never seen a person like freely take pictures and post and saying, "Oh, that's step one," and then step two, it became like that. I've never seen somebody, freely post that they had an outbreak or something. What's up, Big Fool Doug? The people is rolling in. Like she really was posting pictures of her lips. I seen one black lady, then I seen a white guy post like their the before and after pics and like how it started and it's just disgusting to me. I feel sorry for because it looked like it hurt too.
Yeah, it got to. It got to. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look pleasant. That's the damn sure.
So it might be like chicken pox. You got the chicken pox and then the monkey pox. Maybe it's just chicken pox on steroids.
I think the name monkey is just a weird name to even
Right.
use with it. Like, yeah, that's just weird.
What Christian say? Once that shit die down, something new gonna drop like a mixtape.
Right, right,
You right. They said
right,
shit.
right.
They said COVID not enough. Let's hit him with something else. Fuji said, I cannot believe Christian ran Cool Rod off. Yeah, my man's ain't been back since.
Nah, Cool Rod coming back. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, Cool Rod, hop on. He gave us a topic tonight, so hopefully
Yeah, Cool Rod coming back.
Shout out to Cool Rod. Y'all gonna leave him alone. Don't be running no people away from my podcast.
Yeah.
He was one of the day ones.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Shout out to Cool Rod. Yeah, I don't Fuji, how you feel about them monkey pox? It's giving chicken pox on steroids. I don't know nobody personally yet.
Yeah, me neither.
I know they say them numbers in New York is high though.
Everything start up there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? People come from other countries up there
that's true.
real easy.
That's definitely true. But shout out to Gina too. She started the monkeypox and now it's getting ready to be a whole
Oh,
pandemic.
yeah, Cool Raw sighting.
Okay, there go cool. There you go, Cool Bro. Shout out to you. Fuji said it's definitely giving STD vibes on the face. It is. And they lucky we in the era where we gotta wear masks. Like that's probably the only way that they can, get past it if they got a mask on. But anyway, Cool Rod.
Yo, check it out. She ain't run shit off. You know what I'm saying? Believe me. She ain't run shit off. Matter of fact, she became a fan by the end of the show. I ain't say shit to her the rest of the show. So, and I came on real quick because I wait for my son to call me to pick him up from band practice because I don't want to be in and out. So I'll chat until he calls and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
look, Fuji said, "Talk your shit, Rod."
Yeah, she ain't run shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Christian said, "Don't start cool."
Don't start. All right, I won't.
Said, "Don't start." What's been going on? We missed you last week.
Yeah, you know what? Last week I spent some time with the wifey. We watched a movie. I fell asleep on it, of course. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But that was about it. You know what I'm saying? She was off and everything, so I was gonna go and watch this movie with her.
Okay.
And so that's about it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So look, I want to get your opinion on this next topic. That shit was mind-boggling to me. So did y'all see the woman family that got awarded the $7 billion for being murdered by the cable man? Was it the cable man or the executive?
Yeah, I read that story. Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck do you got murder on your mind at work?
No, you think about it. He was off duty at the time, I think. You know what I'm saying? He used the company's van to commit the murder, but he wasn't on the clock, I believe, at the time.
He wasn't on the clock.
Yeah, so that's why they tripping. Like, yo, how in the hell can you sue the company? Because they suing the cable company. How the hell can you sue the cable company for a guy, using a vehicle to commit a murder, basically, you know. So
they said they ain't do the proper. Hey, what's up, Nick? They said they didn't do the proper background check on him and stuff like that. That's why they saying that they wanted to sue the company because they didn't do their due diligence as far as the background checks and stuff like that.
Can they do that? I mean,
everybody
fronts at an interview, you know.
They got that money.
They got it. What cable company was it? If it was Xfinity, they definitely got it.
They definitely got
it. Man, that's a tough one. I mean, he's using. I mean, it's like someone using my vehicle to commit a murder. Would they sue me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I was asleep. He broke into my car and used it to commit a murder. Would that person sue me for that?
Yeah, but that's different though, because he wouldn't have had access to them if it wasn't for him working with the company.
Right, because he had to have, you know, because I think she set up an appointment. It said something like they spoke with her or something like that. To, you know, he had to have access to get in her house. So he used that company. You feel me? Hey, I work for such and such.
Yeah.
Nick said it was a dumbass name. I work for such and such. I'm here to install your cable.
Yeah,
I mean, that's cold. You know what I'm saying? That's cold.
$7 billion. Now,
I mean, they might not get that much.
If that was us, it would be we'll give you 6 months internet for free and keep it moving. Tell Avery the link is in the comments.
That's a tough one.
The link is in the comment, Avery. Or I'll send it directly to him on Instagram.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh yeah, Diamond just posted it in the comments again. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my life together right quick. There's so many damn topics came through today. And
what about your girl Marilyn Mosby and the money?
I don't know nothing about that. You wanted to tell me about that.
Oh man, it was like I think 95 grand, 95K. She said that she was she's having hard times, so she dipped into her, I guess, something like a 401k that the city offered her, and she used that money to buy 2 Florida properties. Now her ass is grass.
So it was her money?
Yeah, but she lied and said that she was falling on hard times. It's like using.
How they know she lied though?
She ain't lied. It's COVID.
Right.
Yeah.
All them motherfuckers that got them PPP and unemployment shit.
It's not
like that.
What I'm saying is that she used the money. She said she's supposed to use the money for hard times' sake. I guess maybe pay bills like that or so forth. But she went to Florida and she bought 2 properties down there, and it's in the paperwork.
She took that money from the 401k and used it to buy the properties.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a 401k, but something like that. I guess what they have in her,
like a hardship fund thing.
I have something like that. Put it this way, her ass is grass.
You've been gunning for her.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm surprised at the Baltimore news that I'm seeing. I mean, I'm following the Squeezy Kids, and then it came across my timeline. Marilyn Mosby, she's indicted on like 95K some shit. I saw her Sunday. She's going to court for it. She's going to beat the charges. These charges are bogus. Okay. They reaching, and they really want to get her out of office. She lost the race.
She did lose. So who the new state's attorney? You know I don't keep up with it.
Ivan Bates is going to be the state's attorney. And I talked to him the other day. So only thing is that he's not going to be playing like that probation shit and all that kind of. He going to drop the hammer. You know what I mean? And so people, this is what they said they wanted. So this what they got.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avery on here too.
Hey Avery.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
Not much.
How you feeling?
I'm good. You know, I was ready for this week. Y'all was off yesterday, so I said.
Yeah, I was getting ready. I was getting ready to take a rain check today, but I said I ain't gonna do y'all like that.
Yeah, I see your post.
Yes, I'm tired as I don't know what.
I see we got my man back this week.
Yeah, see, cool. We missed you last week.
Oh, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. Now, Bree, I saw you twerking your ass off on your motherfucking Instagram. What's up with that shit? Is that how you trying to get? Is that how you trying to get a good man and shit these days?
I don't want no man.
You damn right. You not get no man. You get a boy behind that kind of shit.
What
I
you?
don't want.
I don't agree with
Listen,
that.
I'll do that for me. That ain't got shit to do with nobody else. When
What
I
about
go
the niggas
out
that
and
follow
have fun,
you?
Oh wait,
What about the guys that follow
was
you?
you? That was your butt.
I don't agree with that though.
Yeah.
Why she can't get a man if she twerk on IG?
She
right?
can get a man, but she not get the man that she wants. I mean, Bree wants a man that's gonna take care of her and do
It's
that
niggas
man
out
shit.
here that's gonna do that regardless.
Yeah, that's what they call an Instagram model at this point.
Exactly.
Well, that's Bree's calling card. So Bree, you get whatever comes with that, baby. Everything.
I was having fun. I don't do shit for.
I don't
for a
blame
man.
you. I'm not saying,
So-
hey, have fun.
So let me ask you a question though, because you brought this topic up. So if
Right.
your wife twerk on Instagram, y'all getting a divorce?
If my wife twerks on Instagram, nah, not a divorce, nah. But I mean, I definitely get her ass and shit. Like, what the fuck
So
you doing that shit for?
So do that change the man you are?
Does it change the man that I am? No, it doesn't change the man that I am. But I mean, I would be like, yo, why are you doing that? I mean, I mean, is it me not giving you attention? I mean, what are you seeking?
But I don't
You know what
do
I'm saying?
shit for attention.
But
Like I was at a party and I got recorded. That's just like if a celebrity or somebody is in a club and they twerking and dancing, it's phones out. People record it and they're gonna post it.
That was all right. That was all right.
Yeah, I was like, yo,
that
her.
was all right.
Let's
like I was out having fun.
She was in the club. That's
Yeah,
what
like,
that's what you do.
Was it as much fun for you as it was for me?
Yes, I had a ball.
Yeah,
I had a ball. Like that whole, like the rooftop parties always be a vibe. Like it be so lit. And you feel me? I had a drink or two. And yes, it's Leo season. Listen, Nick, Leo season. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. I ain't even making it on my trip for my birthday yet.
When your birthday? It passed already?
No, not yet. I leave on the 16th. No, the 19th. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm doing my podcast from my vacation.
That's hot.
Because my birthday is on Monday.
Yeah.
Hold up. Your birthday, when is your birthday?
My birthday is on the 22nd. I'm actually leaving on the 18th, my fault.
Oh,
you got a whole minute though.
My birthday the 10th.
Of this month?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Leo too?
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a whole Leo party on here.
Yes, yeah. Avery and Leo too.
Avery and Leo too.
Yeah, my birthday was 23rd. I started it off.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nick a Leo too. His birthday on the 9th.
That's crazy.
Look, Christian said twerking not for attention. Her ass fat is going to bring attention anyway. Which that's true.
I didn't know though. I didn't know.
What?
I didn't know it was like that.
Oh, you didn't know that was me on the video?
I didn't know it was like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was shocked too. I was like, yo, who was that? I thought it was one of her girlfriends and stuff. Like, hold on, is that? She showed her face. I'm like, yo.
You need to get back in the studio.
So
this is crazy.
Actually, this.
You know what, Diamond?
We might need to get back in the studio.
We do. I'm excited to get in the studio. I don't think I'm gonna be. I might find a twerk master class or something and bring them in there.
Yeah,
that'll be lit.
I like that.
So hey, cool, Ron. Let me ask you something though. If it's not okay for your lady to twerk on the internet, why is it okay for you to be on the internet looking at women twerking?
Ooh.
What I'm saying is that I didn't look at her twerking intentionally. I mean, I follow her on Instagram and she happened to be twerking.
So
hey, yo, hold on,
that,
son. Why the fuck are you caping for these girls on Instagram and shit and for Bree?
That it feel like you can't be on you can't follow her no more because you
Nah, it's not that. What I'm saying is that why are you caping for Instagram girls and shit and Bree tonight? Why? I mean, why? It's not about me, what I do. Why are you concerned about what I'm doing, who I follow, and what the fuck my wife doing? If I'm looking at Bree's ass and
that young
shit.
lady, she not gonna get a man because she was shaking her ass on it.
That's what he told me.
But yo, what I'm saying is that okay, cool. What I'm saying is that
You
she never get a man that she wants.
Conversation.
You always get one.
Oh, she gonna get one. Like I said, she gonna get one. She's gonna smash and dash and shit. She gonna get one to settle down.
That is not true.
At the end of the day, do you consider yourself a good nigga?
Hold on, yo, time out.
No,
Nigga, hold on, time out. Yo, why you coming at me and shit like a female and shit?
Once you answer the question, I can say what I'm gonna say, and then we can leave it alone.
All right, bet.
If you consider yourself a good nigga and you watched it, so you saying now, okay, you wasn't attracted to what you saw?
I didn't say that. I was surprised that it was her.
So she can still get a nigga, whether it's a good nigga, bad nigga or not. It don't matter that she was twerking her ass.
I didn't say that. If you listen, I said she's not the kind of nigga that she wants. She knows what kind of nigga she wants.
Right. That's the thing. You don't even know what type of nigga she wants. So it's like you already putting out there because
first of all, from last podcast, Bree said the guy she had, he was front like a baller, doing all this shit and that and the third. If a girl checking her ass, that's her calling card. Ain't no high value nigga checking for that. If she gonna get one, he gonna smash her and treat like the next nigga and the next nigga and the next nigga.
That's not true.
You got doctors.
Yeah. That was the Kevin Samuels talking point. He just
it's gonna repeat and repeat. And like I said again, it's not about me tonight.
You know how many people in the entertainment industry shaking their ass and they married? All of that. Like, what?
But you're not them. You not them.
I'm Big Bre. Fuck is you talking about?
You not them.
I bet you. I ain't even gonna go there. Let's go to the next topic.
I bet you should do it. You should do it now, man. Don't even worry about Raw. Just do it now.
Look, I'm not mad at Bre doing her thing. I'm not mad at Bre doing her thing at all.
She was on beat and everything.
So you telling me had that footage not been posted, because whether it's posted or not, I still was shaking my ass.
You'd have been in a relationship if it wasn't posted.
Right. Basically, I would have been in a relationship because I ain't posted on social media. Basically, that's the problem. People seek validation through social media. Okay. I can have my whole nigga could have been at the party. He could have been the one behind the camera recording me.
But he wasn't.
Telling me post that shit.
But he wasn't.
So just whatever you see on the internet, that don't mean shit. Because you got motherfuckers on the internet living happily ever after the whole time miserable as fuck in real life.
That's true.
Social media is not my life. If you know me in real life, I'm shy. I don't like to wear certain shit. I don't like all that attention because I know how I'm shaped. So just like you just said, I ain't know that was Bre. Yeah, because I don't pop out like that all the time.
No, I didn't know that was you till you turned your face around to match that ass. The uniform.
You ain't never see my face.
You turned around, I saw the face.
I couldn't make out the face, and I was trying to.
Exactly. That video that
I put my glasses on too, so you can't.
that video that I posted and put my podcast flyer, right, Nick. That video that I posted with the podcast, you could not see my face on it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You couldn't see my face on there.
No, not the one you shaking your butt, but like later on down the line, I saw that you had the same outfit on that you were shaking your butt in.
Oh, that was smart.
And someone tagged me. They recorded me. Listen, the niggas love me.
You got it going on. You got it going on.
You feel me? I ain't even about to go there with you with that.
Okay, cool. Don't.
Nick said, what Nick say? Nick said, I gotta tell y'all about how I was coming up to his job. I had the niggas distracted. I didn't do anything. I went grocery shopping. And the fucking men was acting crazy. They was sweating. And they was in the frozen section. I was confused. All I wanted to do was get me and my kids some groceries. And it was just too much for them.
Wow, what did you have on?
I had clothes. No, the first time I had some shorts on.
Like booty shorts?
Yeah, it was hot as fuck. It was like 90 degrees. I don't know what's going on with my head. It was like 90 degrees outside. So I ran to the market. It's up the street from me. I ran to the market, got some stuff. and I came in the house.
Okay.
It wasn't nothing, you feel me, like my titties was out, my ass was out, but the thighs was out. The thighs was fine. You feel me? They was doing what they was supposed to have did. Cool, bro. I don't like how you just went off on me like that.
I didn't go off on you.
You did. You told me I can't get a man. All they gonna do is fucking dip.
Okay, true. I said that. If you keep shaking your ass, I'm saying you will get a man, Bree. You will get a man. But the man that
you're saying this like it's relevant. I don't want a man.
Okay, cool. So you shaking your ass for the women then?
I'm not. I'm shaking my ass for me. I was having a song was on. Any female put on Models by Money Jake and TMT. I bet you your wife bent her old ass over and shake it.
Hell no.
I bet you. She got
no.
Her bones gonna be popping. She gonna be popping that coochie. Yes,
that might not be her song.
It don't happen.
You might have to set it off, or it takes two.
Yeah. She gonna be like, hold the camera for me, babe. Hold the camera like that. Stop playing. Don't play with me.
Cool.
I don't seek validation for no man. If a man can't accept me for who I am, and if I want to have fun from time to time, because that I can see if every video was me showing ass or twerking and shit like that. Like every once in a blue moon, you'll get a video like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's not something that I always do.
No, but
I can't help that my ass is fat.
But Bree, you taking it too personal. I'm not knocking you for that, shorty.
But no, you made it personal by you're not gonna get a man and they're just gonna dick and dash. And I'm like, God damn, like niggas get married and don't know how to act.
It's not about me being married.
I was once married too, cool, bro.
Yeah, but it's not about me being married, Bree. I mean, to me, okay, cool. If you didn't shake your ass, then the conversation would be different tonight. And we
very much so.
Yeah, but to me, but you did, and to me, like stand on that shit.
And I'm proud of it. I did. You the one that got the problem with it, not me.
All right.
I don't
have a problem with that shit.
Don't listen to him, Bree.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with that
shit. He's the one with the problem. If you want me to teach your wife how to bend over and shake it, just say that.
Okay, I will.
I'll give her some tutorials because I've been practicing in the mirror and obviously it's been paying off.
Okay. I'll do that.
Working with.
I'll do that.
Yeah, they said, Roy, don't talk about taking things personal. That's why you missed last week.
No. Like I said last week, I was
going to
tell
hey, I know it was coming.
Bring the girl back on. Bring her back on and shit.
Handle it, man.
Nika, he said, bring her back on.
Bring her back on. I mean, like I said, because I'm spending time with my wife, I'm fucking running. It don't make sense.
Running away from me.
Jumped in the kitchen and couldn't handle the heat.
What's that?
You jumped in the kitchen and couldn't handle the heat.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
When you having conversation with women, you know it's gonna go a certain way no matter, because we don't always agree the same way on topics. Men feel a certain way, women feel a certain way.
Okay.
Just how what you said earlier, all the women probably ready to jump in your ass because it's like we can shake our ass if we want to. But you looking at it like, oh, on a men's side, a man don't want to see his lady out shaking her ass. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. Have fun, do what you do. Like
right, because it's not like you saying, "Oh, look at me, I'm shaking my ass. I want attention."
There is a difference.
Exactly.
Your girlfriend or your wife, that's not your child, so you don't have the right to tell her what she can and can't do. Like you don't own that. You don't own that lady. You just married to her, or you just in a relationship with her.
Are you married, nigga?
Yeah, I am, nigga. That's why.
How long you been married for?
I'm coming. It don't matter about how long you been married.
No, nigga. Answer the question.
I'm coming up on a year. But the way you think and the way I think is totally different. Because
and that's cool. That's cool with me. Why can't it stop there? Why can't it stop there? Why can't it stop there?
It didn't stop there when you told me I wasn't gonna get a man.
Okay, well, fuck it. Keep it going then. Keep it going, because this nigga is chilling for the ladies and shit. He a dude that can being married.
That's the thing with niggas. Niggas think niggas all gotta agree alike.
No, I don't.
What I'm saying is that why can't I have my opinion? You have your opinion.
We all don't put our pants on the same way in the morning.
But what I'm saying is that, yo, why can't you have your opinion? I have my opinion, but to me, it's like.
Oh shit, cool.
And your gas went out.
Oh man, we gonna switch the topic up because the tension is getting a little thick.
No, it's not getting thick. It's like you starting something, and then when we focus on it, now you want to back out of it. If you say something out your mouth, you gotta stand on it, because clearly that's how you feel.
I just don't understand how
today, because you on here shaking your ass, you can't get a man.
Right.
There's a bunch of women on the internet shaking their ass, getting a bag with it, and getting a man at the time.
Fact.
And
like,
then,
I just so happy to be
that
having
made
fun.
women that didn't have an ass go out here and get an ass because they seen the attention they was getting, and now they want that. They paying for the body that you was born with.
Fact. That's
at the end of the day, his wife might want an ass, but she know the type of husband she got. But she probably can't even wear shorts in the summer. Like we gonna have to leave it alone because my man ain't gonna come back next week.
I cannot. Yeah, we going to, since we talking about men and women. Well, no, since we talking about dicking and dashing. So it was this viral video. This guy flew this girl out, out of town. She didn't want to have sex with him. So he put her out. He didn't pay for her flight back. He told her she had to find her own way back. He put her out. All of that shit. So my question is, if somebody fly you to a different state, to see them, are you obligated to have sex with them?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
I want to say they both wrong on both ends because one, that should have been established before she even
but it's not like
before he even bought the plane ticket. They should have already been on that same page.
Right.
About, you feel me, this is how we rocking, this is what we doing. Because my thing is, conversation is going to lead up. You feel me? At some point, it's going to be sexual. You feel me? Once you get comfortable with a person, you're going to want to start saying, oh, yeah, you feel me? I want to do this, or we going to do that. So it had to be some type of indication for him to buy her a ticket to fly her out. You feel me? For him to think that he was getting anything. Nick said he was a clown for how he carried it with her, but shit should have been established beforehand, right? Tanisha said, yeah, that should have been discussed in advance. Facts. We not obligated to give up the cooch.
You're not.
But
she already knew before she got there. So at the end of the day, you should have took that plane ticket. Because when the nigga fly you out.
If you getting flued out, you know what's up.
That's like if a nigga take you out the country. You might don't post the nigga, but the nigga wants some ass when y'all get in this hotel room or when y'all get that he can get it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all the same if you've been talking to a nigga and the first time he come over your house is 11 o'clock at night. He expects ass, even though that's the first time he came over there. It's 11 o'clock at night. What the fuck are we talking about?
They say it's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your nigga is?
On the day, work in the morning. So if I'm end up losing sleep from work, I need some you want
I need to be compensated.
Yeah, you want to do something. Like, we grown. That's the get. We need to stop.
And it's crazy because I literally just had a conversation with my homegirl like that. I said, at the end of the day, we grown. Like, I feel as though, not saying that I would just be fucking anybody on the first night, but if I meet somebody and the vibe is right and we get to that level, I'm fucking. And I'm grown.
I don't got a time limit on when we fuck, because it's like, if we wait all this time and then it's bullshit, now we wasted 6 months, money, time, you out probably, and motherfucker probably done seen me out with you. Now I done lost a few people.
Exactly.
I need to be. So we need to get this out of the way. I'm like, do I got the job or not? This is an
like I ask these niggas, I need dick pics off the rip. Because niggas' dicks be little. I got too much ass for your dick to be little, number one. So that's a process of elimination right there. So we ain't wasting no time. If I like you and the vibe is right and we vibing and I can get your energy cool, then if it happens, it happens. You feel me? Because women know, like men think they be on the prowl. Like females know from jump if we want to fuck or not. We already imagining what your dick look like in your shorts when you walking past. Like a female can lie all they want, but off the rip, I know if I want to have sex with a person or not.
Somebody,
no, Diamond, I need a dick pic because people be dick fishing. They talk all that shit and their dick be little.
What the dude say in the comment, yo?
Fuji said, yup, in the fucking bed because then I'll be in the big grand dragging him by that Canada Dry shirt. I'm fucking crying. Not the Canada Dry. Nick said, have any of y'all fucked somebody the first day you met them? If so, was that the only time? I've never fucked somebody the first time I met them. I can honestly say that I haven't yet. I ain't never gonna do it, but I haven't yet.
I have, and I don't look at that girl no different than anybody that made.
Yeah, because we grown.
Like fuck, we was them motherfucking drinks started kicking in. Hey, I didn't.
Okay. How many drinks?
I was drinking 1738. She was drinking 1738. That shit ain't cheap. Look, babe, we about on round number 4 now. You know
ain't
what
that what Miguel said? How many drinks? Talk to him. Khan said Shorty tried to play and got played.
I agree with that.
With the flight, she thought she was getting flued out and wasn't.
She thought she was on some slick shit.
She was trying to finesse and got finesse.
Yeah, right. That's all that was. She was gonna take some pictures, never post the nigga, and the nigga said, "Post the fuck up out of here and figure out how you gonna get back." Cause ain't nobody got time. Like you knew what it was before you got. When you was going to the airport before you got on that plane, you shouldn't even have had no panties on. Cause at this point, for what?
T-shirt and my panties on. Christian said if they send the pic on the right angle, the dick could seem big. So why not just grab it? You're right. You're absolutely right. Fuji said, I don't like dick pics. I don't either, but at this point, something gotta give. Nick said females know 2 things when they meet you, if they will fuck you or if they gonna fuck you. That's fact. Zaire said she's fucked somebody the first time she met. Yo, I love y'all because y'all be so honest. I love it. I have once, we fucked 3 more times after that. Oh, her coochie must have been outstanding if you kept going back 3 more times.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I be doing the lift on the side. So I picked the nigga up yesterday and the came out the house so fast. I'm like, damn, like, is everything cool? So when the nigga get in the car, he like, yo, just pull off. So I'm like, damn, bro, what's wrong? Like, man, I've been knowing this girl since we was 15 years old. I think he said they 30 now. So he been knowing it like 15 years. Like, I finally got the pussy in this bullshit. He like, yo.
Wow.
This shit, but I got
that's crazy.
It's like, you made me wait all these years, and that's what you come with?
Avery, did he have the 3 bags with him?
No, this nigga ain't even have no bags. This nigga on the, going over the house tip. They knew what it was. It happened right up. Like he said, as soon as they got in the house, she got in the shower. So she already knew what time.
Yeah, she already knew.
But in her knowing what time it was, she didn't show up because the pussy was bullshit. So now we gotta figure out how to block. And then it's like a family connection with that. Like his sister is her best friend. So it's like it ain't something that he really can duck because some way or another he gonna run into her.
Wow.
What you tell him to do?
I mean, I told him to block her. At the end of the day, we
no.
You can't block somebody for 15 years.
I would have told him he need to hit it again because it was the first time they did it. So she could have been nervous, anything.
No.
Sure. Fuji said, I had a one night stand with a man and a woman before.
One thing about it is, if it's bullshit the first time, you never gonna get that image out your head. So it's gonna be bullshit the second time.
But what if she wasn't as turned on? Like, what if he ain't turned her on as much?
And the thing, so that same cycle can happen again. So now y'all keep having bullshit sessions. Sometimes you just gotta leave them one and done. It's over with.
Nick said, what made the pussy bullshit? I feel like most all girls' shit is wet. At that point, it's all about how you move, how you sound, shit like that. I agree. Yeah, the first time is an everlasting impression.
He said
Tanisha said maybe she was having an off day.
Yeah, he said it.
Not all the time. Y'all ain't never been with nobody and the shit got better.
No, check it out. He said she talked. Yeah, granted, they've been knowing each other for 15 years, so all this time they always been flirting and shit like that. She talked all this nasty shit. Then it came time to show all the shit you say you bout, and you wasn't about that shit. You can't say you're not comfortable with the nigga. You've been knowing this nigga 15 years. How much more comfortable you need to get?
Yeah, you got a point there.
He ain't share his part though. How his dick was. He ain't tell you that.
Cause I didn't ask all that. He said,
he ain't gonna tell you. His dick he probably was the bullshit. She probably put his ass out. That's why he left for that fast.
But her energy was different. She coming all to the car. She didn't want him to leave. She all doing. I'm like,
she came out to the car.
Yeah, she came out to the car, and it's crazy. The crazy part about it,
that's crazy.
She was bad. But that's the problem.
Damn, she was begging like Keith Sweat.
Like niggas, like women always be like, oh, how that ugly ass girl get pregnant? Because them ugly ass bitches be having some good ass pussy. It be them motherfuckers that be them motherfuckers that be 10 pluses. Pussy be bullshit.
Because they be lazy. Because they be lazy.
Feel like because
and they think they gotta do nothing. Yeah.
Wow.
I done seen that.
I'm so happy I can't relate.
I done seen that.
That's crazy. All right, moving on to the next topic. Damn, Cool already left. He gonna say my son called me.
I think he had to go. He gonna say he had to get his. He said he didn't get his son.
Ran him off again. Hey, now look, now it was Avery. It's Avery's fault. Ran that man off.
And my thing with that was he came at you too. He came in too hard right off the bat. And it's like, yo, and then my issue with that is like, yo, is this how you are with every woman? And I can say, yeah, because you just got into it 2 weeks ago with another woman. So it's like, yo, what is it with you and women? Like,
he definitely giving DJ Cool Samuels.
Yeah, like, yo, you too hard up.
He'll take that as a compliment.
Oh yeah, because he like Kevin Samuels.
He like Kevin Samuels.
Hey, it's like you too hard up on the women. You got to ease up a little bit, like, and like approach it a little different. Then
it's the how many years have you been married? It don't matter how many years a motherfucker been married. He
could be married for 30 years and his wife could be unhappy for 29 of them, but she just don't want to leave because of financial reasons. A lot of people stay because she might even make more money than this nigga and say he's not getting half of what I got, so I'm just gonna stick it the fuck out.
Fact. All right, so speaking of that, because that's my next topic, do y'all believe in a 50-50 household?
It's in my eyes, there's no such thing as a 50-50 household. I feel if I bring 100% to the table, you bring 100% to the table.
Okay.
With that being said, if I come up short, you should be able to pick up my slack. If you come up short, I should be able to pick up your slack. It ain't really 50. It's I got your back 100%, and I need you to have my back 100%. We know what bills come with this household. We know what type of lifestyle we want to live. So once we on the same accord and we know where we trying to go, you gotta flow that shit together.
I agree, and that's all around. Like that's what the kid. Because I've seen people say 50-50, but one person, like when it comes to 50-50 or 100%, that's all around. That's including kids. Because you got some niggas that say, all right, I provide the financial. You feel me? But the woman, she's still working and taking care of the kids too.
A lot of niggas want to provide the financial because that's the easiest role. It's easy to bring the money to the table and let the woman do everything with the money. Let her pay the bills, let her buy the groceries, let her buy shit for the kids. That's the hard part for the nigga because now you got to go in the store. You got to figure out what shoes you like for the kid, what shoes the kid like, what size clothes they wear, what look good together, what don't look good together. When you go to the market, you got to go in the fucking market. You got to make sure you got eggs, milk, whatever y'all need. then you got to look at the prices and make sure you're getting the best deal at the end of the day. So a nigga really don't want to do that. So of course, if I give her this money and tell her go buy what you want, that's just his way of not having to go do that part.
So that's not 100%.
Yeah, if that's not 100%. 100% is if if you go into the market or if you need me to go to the market, you gotta go whether you want to or not.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, she might not always be up to wanting to go to the market. She might not always want to be up dealing with the sick kid. At the end of the day, down too, get your ass up and wipe the nose or check the temperature.
Fact.
We all know how to take care of a child. We all know how to shop, cook, do this, that, and the third. But the thing is, we start to let more things weigh on one sex than the other.
Right. It's that gender role shit. Yeah. Like, it ain't no gender roles. Like, we gonna do this shit together so it can, you feel me, so it can be moving smoothly. A lot of them the woman is supposed. Nigga, if you want me to cook, clean, do a backflip on the dick, and take care of the kids, bitch, I'm not working.
And then my thing is this. If the wife not working, then yes, that's her role.
Right. See, that's different.
But if she's working just like you gotta balance that shit out.
Fact. Christian said, I believe in 100%, but my funds should match yours or we have a problem. If I get laid off today or tomorrow, shit better still sell. I agree. Nick said most niggas not built like that mentally. That's true. Black people, we made the 50-50 thing. That's true. That's true. Like, people get into relationships and throw that role shit versus it being a partnership. Like, if we in a partnership, we building together. So we matching each other. Fuck that 50-50. Like, make that shit a whole.
Hey, you gotta make the shit align together. Like, if you bringing half of what you got, what the fuck are you holding the other half for? Another
Fact. I agree with that.
I put all that shit in or don't put no.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully one day the shit switch, because
it's not going to switch because of the mentality that's put out here now.
True.
Our world is changing in front of our eyes, and we paying attention to it, but we not really paying attention to it because we didn't already adjusted to the new style of living.
Right. And social media play a big part in it too.
Like niggas get caught up on, or people get caught up on, back in the day, my grandfather paid all the bills, this, that, the third, went out and went. Yeah, that's because your fucking grandmother couldn't. So he had no choice but to go out, bring the money home. And then back in the day, fucking milk was 29 cents a gallon. Nowadays, milk is fucking $5-6 a gallon.
Sure is.
So we not living in the same times.
See, but back in the day, Pop was fucking auntie, and he ain't think Nana knew. But she shut up because he paid all the bills.
Paid all the motherfucking bills.
People be talking about, I want a relationship like my grandparents. Bitch, no, you don't. Nana was getting beat up.
I don't want that shit.
Nana was getting beat up behind closed doors. Nana was getting cheated on behind closed doors, but she wanted to keep the family together. Live your own life. Like, stop trying to be in a fucking net. Like, stop trying to be in a box that society put people in. Do what works for you. And I'm not judging nobody. If 50-50 works for you, okay. If 100% works, do what works for you. People so caught up in their mind that it has to be this way. Everybody's relationship, everybody's household is different. So do what works for you and mind your fucking business.
The problem is now women are just equal as men. That's the problem. So because women got the same amount of power, the same amount of opportunity, and can make the same amount of money or more, it's now became a problem because now you can't talk to this woman in your type of way. You can't treat this woman in your type of way. Nine times
that shit damaged the man. It damaged some ego.
It's the ego. But if this mid generation and this new generation of men are not secure with themselves as a man. So because they not secure with themselves as a man, and perfect example, when you having a conversation about something and a motherfucker quick to get in their feelings because you're not secure with yourself as a man. Now you want to go into the details of how long you been here, how long you been there. None of that shit matters. At the end of the day, I'm still a man. Like I said, we don't even put our pants on the same way. You probably sit down and put yours on, not stand up. We different.
Fact. I just feel like men now, and it's such a turn on for me. It's like I had a topic about women being in competition with other women, but it's like now it's the men trying to compete with the women.
Because
it shouldn't be like that.
Because all the opportunities now have fallen into your lap. And then you gotta understand, women have always been smarter than men. It's just the fact that they couldn't show it. Now that they can show it is a fear, because it's like, I always knew she was smarter than me. Now everybody's smarter than me. I always knew she could hold this motherfucker down. Now everybody knows she can hold this motherfucker down.
Right.
You got a lot of women out here living by their fucking self, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids. The most they don't want to do is take out the fucking trash or clean off the fucking snow on the car when it snows.
That's me.
Outside of that, they handling all the business.
Yeah. Shout out to Talk to Him Con. My fault, Avery. Shout out to Talk to Him Con. Thanks for joining us. He said real men, or I'm sorry, I don't know. They said real men don't care what women make. They're wearing all the same clothes. Can't say, oh, I agree. I just was looking at a nigga who had on a pair of jogging. His pants was tighter than mine. And it's okay with your clothes being
not
fitted.
Not the one you was twerking, right?
No.
Oh.
But his pants was given leggings like how a female will wear.
Like them.
And I said, I know his dick not big because they wouldn't be able to fit in them lawyers' pants. What you say, Diamond?
They was like them hoochie daddy shorts.
They was pants.
Oh, hoochie daddy pants. Oh, for the fall.
But they was some skinny jeans, but it was given jagging. Oh, Talk to Him Con said here, man. Yeah, thank you for joining the podcast. I appreciate you. Yeah, they wearing the tight pants. You can see, you can't even see the dick print because the dick is little. That's how they can fit them on. Like, it's just terrible. They fucking our men too. They fucking our men. So that's another thing that we gotta compete against. Cause I don't never compete with no female, and you can't even compete with a nigga because dick is good. So if a man get a taste of another man's dick,
wait, what? What's happening?
You going left?
I'm just saying, men trying to compete with us.
Because I'm not competing with y'all. I'm not.
But what about the man that video you sent me? So Avery sent, it was this guy on the street. He was asking a man a question. He said, "What is the most freakiest thing you ever did?" He said he sucked his own dick and nutted in his own mouth.
Wow.
I sent that shit to you because this nigga was out of pocket for even saying that.
Yo, this nigga said he fucked his own self in the ass. he said I lubed myself up and I fucked myself. He said it was long enough, I just slipped it in there.
Yo said he had a one night stand with himself.
He did. Sherelle said I'm not gonna be able to do it. Hoochie daddy shit is a mess. Christian said he tucked his shit in to fit his jeggings. He shouldn't have to do that. He shouldn't have to do that. That was a DCL, and he a porn star. He's that old man a porn star that said he fucked himself in his own butt. Sherelle said he's gay. Sorry. My thing is, what are you doing? You got too much time on your hands for you to even discover that you can, one, suck your own dick, and on top of that, put it in your own ass. What is you in the house doing?
Well, you know what he doing.
He doing some different shit, and at this.
Listen, my mouth was wide open the whole time. I was like, oh wow.
So was it?
At this point,
you know what?
I don't even have nothing to say about that because I can't relate.
I ain't never heard no shit like that. I never heard of no shit like that.
certain shit you just gotta leave with certain people. So we just gonna leave that one.
Yeah, that's very weird. Sherelle said he done showed you what he doing. All right, so look, I want to switch the topics up right quick because I'm trying to get you all on before we head out. So we got one more after that. Somebody sent me, if you see your friend, husband or wife out cheating, are you calling to tell them? Diamond,
No.
what is your answer?
Okay. Ask me that again. If I see what?
So
now?
if we friends, right?
Right.
Say if you seen my husband or boyfriend or whoever I'm dealing with out with another female, would you call and tell me that?
You're my friend, not him.
Right.
Yeah, if you're my friend, yeah. Do I know though that it's cheating? Because it's like, what did I see though?
I mean, you can tell. Body language tells it all. You'll know if he's out on a date with his aunt or his sister or his body language tells it all.
Oh yeah, I think business just picked up.
Huh?
Business just picked up.
Yo.
He said he just wanted to see. He wanted to see
I've been in that situation before. It just depends. It's so tricky. You know what I mean? It's so tricky.
Right.
I don't like to give people business like that.
Right.
Because it's so much that I don't know. Like whatever I thought I saw, I didn't see. They might be cool with. I'm cool with it. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't do that. I would love for people to keep the same energy with me, but they don't, because if they think I'm doing something, they will snitch. But that's just how it is.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely tricky because you got on one hand, you got some motherfuckers that you can't tell shit to. You feel me? Or it's like, I'm still gonna be with him, so it's no point in telling that friend. Because you feel me, they still gonna be with that person.
Right.
Sherelle said it's on site if we're real friends. Like you got some bitches that's like, well, I ain't see it, so I don't care and shit like that.
Exactly.
Like you said, it's tricky.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's real tricky.
What you think, Avery?
What I think, I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be my mother, it could be my father, it could be my sister, it could be my brother. If I see a significant other out here doing something that they already know, grown adult, they shouldn't be doing, don't expect me to tell you because I'm not. Because at the end of the day, like I always say, us as people, we have patterns. So you develop a daily routine that you do every day. So once you step outside of your pattern, if they not paying attention to that, that's not for me to come to you and wake you the fuck up. You sleep because you want to be.
I agree.
And then in situations like that, let's say hypothetically, I tell, hey, I'm at such and such restaurant. I see your wife here with a man. How long is it going to take you to get here? Now you pull up, you see your wife there, and the shit go left, and either you get killed or he get killed.
Because that shit happened.
I created a whole situation that didn't have to be, all because a motherfucker was out eating an extra dinner. Long as you got your food, it don't matter who you ate it with. That's none of my business.
I agree. You right. I can't even argue with that. You right. What you think? What you think? Cool, bro.
Well, you know,
they gonna be right laid up next to each other the next day.
I mean, I agree with him. It's funny he mentioned that, and then the same situation happened in Houston, Texas. It was a lady. She was getting a divorce from her husband, and she asked one of her friends to accompany her. And the friend was a boxer. So when the husband showed up, him and the wife got into it. The husband left, came back, and he shot the so-called boyfriend with the wife. And some people blame, the wife because they feel as though she asked the boxer boyfriend to be there as a buffer, in between. So now the boxer is there, the husband. Matter of fact, he shot himself in the head, and he's expected not to live. But back to your question, yeah. If I saw a friend of mine that was married out with another person,
Would I tell his wife or vice versa? No. The reason being is that it's not going to help their marriage. You see what I'm saying? I mean, signifying and being loose with lip, it's not going to help their marriage. Me telling him, hey, man, I saw your wife, it's not going to help the marriage. If anything, if I saw her, I will pull her to the side and say, hey, I see you. I think you should be home. Something very small, let her know, and vice versa. But as far as to tell the other person, no, because I haven't been in that situation. And I've heard that it can go left. You can tell the husband, and he can not believe you and so forth like that, and they don't get a divorce. I mean, whatever you do, it's not going to help their marriage. So to me, I'd say stay out of it. I'd say stay out of it. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a touch and go. Because you don't know what the reaction is going to be like. Motherfuckers don't be playing about their feelings.
A social media world, so everything motherfuckers always want to post something. Like you said earlier, you didn't. Motherfuckers was tagging you in the video with your face in. If they never did that, nobody would know it's you. That's all the same if you see a motherfucker out cheating. Motherfuckers want to take pictures and send. You don't know if I'm on a job interview. Mind your business.
Right.
I'm on a job interview, and this is part of the interview.
Right.
And if my fucking job come with a steak, then it just come with some steak.
I cannot. Not as a part of the interview. Christian said, I'm minding my business, was done in the dark, comes to the light.
Yeah.
I agree. I definitely agree with
that.
Yeah, that's true. I can attest to that.
And then we all can agree on, even if you found out your significant other cheated, the first time you probably not going to leave. The second time you probably not going to leave. It's not until you start to feel humiliated with the situation, or it's breaking you down to the point that you just can't even function as a person, that you're going to pick yourself up and leave. If that's occurring, you're going to be right there happy as a mother. You're only going to be mad when that motherfucker tell you some shit you already know.
Yeah, that's fact. I agree. I definitely agree. Yeah, so everybody out there calling people, and then you're gonna feel stupid because you're like, damn, I sat up here and broke my neck and told him or her this, that, and the third, and she right or he right back with her.
And now you done created a problem because when they go back and say, they're gonna tell who saw you.
Yeah.
So and that motherfucker is now beefing because you feel like, oh damn, you ratted me out.
Yeah, they don't be hanging out with that bitch Ashley. She always calling, telling my motherfucking business.
And now when you bring her over the house and all the energy all off and shit, or now my boy, because they already know what they did, mind your business.
Fact. Christian said cheating is always going to be justified, so why tell when the person is going to deny it and you're going to believe it?
And then you got to also understand, what's the point in saying, like, you got to think about it like this. Like, if it's your sister, you're not going to tell your sister boyfriend that your sister cheating on her boyfriend.
Right.
Because you feel like your loyalty is to your sister. So I feel like you look at it like that, you should shut up all the way around, because at the end of the day, if you're going to tell on one of them, you got to tell on both of them.
But not if your loyalty not to that person.
But it don't matter though. If you're going to open your mouth and say something, like my thing is this, it's like, when you start meeting people and then you start meeting their significant other, you build a relationship with that person too. It might not be as close, but once y'all start banding in each other's space on a regular basis, it's like, all right, so if I find out you knew, but you didn't say nothing, it's like, well, damn, you ain't fuck with me like I thought you did. But when you see me, it's bro this, it's cuz, it's what's, no, don't do none of that. If you know you're going to tell me if she step out this bitch and do wrong, then save all the extra shit.
See, Cheryl said, I have been on both sides of the fence. One time I saw, didn't tell, then she was mad that I didn't tell. Girl, I would stay away from her because, bitch, it's either you want to know or you don't. Christian said, I'm not going to tell my sister if her boyfriend or husband cheating, period. Why? Because she's not going to believe me. So why tell?
Yeah, it's not going to help the situation.
That ain't your sister. Because if my sister come to me telling me that my nigga cheating, my sister ain't got no reason, you feel me, to lie or make up some shit like that.
No, but it's not going to help your situation. I mean, this is adding fuel on the fire, really. I mean,
eventually when you find out, perhaps, but
see, my thing is, I ain't even gonna speak for everybody. I know me. Energy never lies, right? I can feel if somebody is somewhere else. Like once they come back to me, if you've been with this person for a while, that your body language, sex, all of that shit is going to feel different. It's going to feel different. And I'm just speaking for me.
I feel you on that.
Like in my situation, like my body just rejected it just felt weird. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know your person. And like Avery said, you know the routine, all of that shit. So when shit start going left, if you can't pick up the signs, then that's on you.
Yeah.
Sherelle said it's like crazy all the way around, unfortunately. Yeah, that's true. It's definitely, it's a lose-lose for real, because it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. At the end of the day, trust your instincts. We be knowing, some choose to ignore. That's fact. That's some red flags. That's men and women. We ain't gonna just say men, because men and women cheat. Everybody. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So we want to ignore the red flags because we so in love, or this person can do this. You feel me, for you, and this, that, and the third. Christian said routines don't mean shit. You can add cheating into the routine. I guess
you can, but you're gonna slip up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a matter of time.
Today, cheating is not something that's your daily routine.
Hell no, that's a job and shit.
Yeah, because you gotta be a good liar.
Yeah,
you gotta remember shit, all of that shit. And then you gotta make sure on the other end, who you fucking with ain't crazy impressed to where as though they really gonna fuck up what you got on the other side. You see what I'm saying? Because a bitch can say, oh, I know my role, da-da-da-da, or even a nigga, and you put some good shit on them, you feel me? Or you start treating them a certain way, now they in their feelings. Oh, bitch, I'ma call your girlfriend if you don't give me no money. Or I'ma call your nigga and tell him you was just sucking my dick in the back. You feel me? Like, it's like the feelings start escalating. So you gotta make sure you on that same page with that person.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers start catching feelings, and that's when shit go live.
And then
the sneaky links don't be sneaky no more.
And then there's a thing of a timeline too. Like if you're a person that you like a 9 to 5 person, by 5 o'clock
Friday,
you don't have a lot of outside time. But if you're a person that can come in 12, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, it's not really a conversation. You allow for freedom to you want to.
Oh, they got nachos though.
Because you got background. Hold on, Avery. Somebody's background is loud.
Somebody talking about nachos or something.
Yeah.
Applebee's. Who that? Diamond.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, go ahead, Avery.
Like say if you like a person, like I said, on a 9 to 5 schedule, by 5 o'clock you home, you in the house every day. This Monday through Friday, because most of the time on the weekends you with that significant other. So Monday through Friday, you in the house by 5. It's kind of hard for you to cheat, because now if you going to cheat, you kind of got to fit that in the morning time.
Right.
Because if you don't make it home by 5 and you do this, and you get home by 5 every day, now you done raised the red flag. Right. But if you got outside time like a 10, 11, 12, long as you home by 2 o'clock in the morning type of person, you got more time to cheat, because it's like you got 12 you got 12 hours. You got 12 hours of freedom, maybe longer, where another motherfucker really only got 8 hours of outside time, and that most of that time probably gonna be spent at work.
Right.
So
Christian said you can train people when you have power. That's absolutely true, but then that shit backfires after a while.
Yeah, you can train a person to, like, one thing about it, a person is only going to do what you allow them to do.
Fact.
Like, if you want to cheat, you know the type of woman you gotta get to cheat. You know
Fact.
and you gotta cheat.
Yeah.
It's like if you don't set the control or set the boundaries right in the beginning, when they start doing all that little dumb shit, like when you get on the phone, if they don't instantly shut the fuck up, that's not the person for you because they already stepping outside of their boundaries. If you put your phone down and they touch it, that's not the person for you because now you already stepping outside of your boundaries.
Well, you had bitches like that. You got bitches that's gonna take pictures with the nigga while he sleep. All of that shit. Them bitches start getting in their feelings.
That's because that shit don't get nipped in the bud. You gotta nip that shit in the bud right off the back. Like, you know my situation. And then at the same time, a lot of times when niggas cheat, they don't cheat on women with the same amount of shit to lose as they got. So if you cheating with somebody that got the same amount of shit to lose as you got, they're
Tommy, get the camera off of me.
out there.
Cheryl said you can add cheating, but listen, I'm getting too old to be keeping up with all of this shit. Then you have guys that act like they don't be in their feelings as well. It's not all females. Nick said, I never read it on no woman I was dealing with that was a relationship. That was in a relationship. If the call ever came, I always looked out. Talked to him. Khan said, no, that's not true. You a 9 to 5 person. You still outside. You can do what you want. Cheryl said, but wait, Avery, I feel like you are a professional. Fuji said, if I work 9 to 5:30 and I have a girlfriend call me and say come out for drinks, I'm back outside. Boom. Christian said, well, Fuji is giving, I don't know. Christian said you can cheat at work with neighbors, with your stylist, etc.
Yeah, you're gonna find time to do it. There's no certain time. You can switch things up. It's just like there's no method to the madness.
Once you switch it up, that's when you give yourself up. I was saying, I just use the 9 to 5 just to get time.
Yeah.
If you home by 5 o'clock, like think about it, you home by 5 o'clock every day, and now one day you don't make it home by 5. You can't say that the significant other not gonna be worried because now they think you done got in an accident, something happened.
No, of course you want to cover your tracks. Say, hey, honey, I'm gonna stop by the store. You need something, whatever, blah blah blah. You can make a little quick run and so forth. Believe me, there's ways to do certain things. There's no cut and dry way because it's a 9 to 5.
But,
one day.
The thing about it is the type of people that's gonna do that is women. Niggas not doing that.
Niggas not doing what?
Niggas not making no call to say, hey, nigga can't come up with that much shit every day or when they really want to cheat.
Shit, why can't they?
Why can't they?
Niggas is not that smart.
Come on, yo.
Everybody
I am, but I don't do that. I just said I will cover my tracks.
Like, think about it like this. Why men always getting caught, but women don't?
Women get caught?
Men get caught more times cheating than women.
You know what, man? I think that's just a myth that they throw out there. We just buy into that shit.
That ain't no myth. Because
if it's not a myth, but either way, both parties get caught one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, if you're going to cover your tracks, say, hey, look, I'm being late. I got to stop by so-and-so, boom, boom, boom. You're going to do that. As a man, I would. I'm no dummy. If you don't think of that, that's fine for you, but I will cover my tracks.
Let me.
Isn't how
it's
you
like
cheat,
this, right? Most
lying, right? You
Nick,
lying, right?
Wait a minute. Nick, what? He said I always cheated with women in relationships. We on an even playing field. So nobody can snitch on nobody, because bitch, if you say something, you getting in trouble too.
Yeah, that's why I said you got to cheat with somebody that got this just as much shit as you got to lose. If you cheat with
Rose said, and let's be honest, some of these dudes let these women feel like they are in a whole relationship and think these chicks gonna comply. That's right. True.
You cheating with a single woman and you making her feel like your girlfriend. And then when it's time for you to go home, she don't want you to leave because she enjoying your company. But when you cheating with a woman that's in a relationship, they on a timeline just like you is. We came here, we did what we had to do. Get the fuck out. We got to keep this shit under wraps. But a motherfucker that ain't got to keep shit under wraps don't want you to follow the plan.
Yeah, but even people who have relationships, they still want to catch feelings, and you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if it's single or married. We're all human beings. We catch feelings. If I'm married and the other lady, she's married, I might say, damn, man, I'm catching feelings for her. Somebody want to see a little bit more. I can't do this because I'm married.
But my dumb buddy's like, nah, shorty, I want to see you, so I'm gonna do anything I can to see her more, and then I'm gonna mess it all up on my end, and then vice versa. So what I'm saying is that there's no cut and dry way of cheating. We are human beings. We catch feelings. We're supposed to. We're supposed to fall in love. It all works that way. There is no direct way. If I work a 9 to 5, hey, honey, I'm stopped by the store. What the kids want? Oh, well, what's that toy? I'm at so. I mean, you prolong it with how you going to do it. I mean, believe me, it's ways
Sherelle
of doing
said,
this
but if
shit.
you want to cheat, you'll cheat. You got extended lunch breaks, etc. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
not
got
gonna
all
do
you
it
man. You can do it in
investigative.
morning time, lunch. It don't matter. You gonna
Talk
get
to
it
him.
in when you
Corn
get it in.
said, we don't care. That is why y'all get caught.
Yeah,
Just
that's
know
exactly.
it was a 2-year relationship and he never got caught. Shout out to Drunk. It just says Drunk. Thanks for tuning in. It say gotta cheat with somebody who got a great job. They'll never snitch on you. I don't know how
It
that
don't
correlates.
matter about that. All that job stuff, it doesn't matter. People have feelings, they go crazy, they fall in so-called love or lust with one another, and they do all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, my cousin just called me. He moved down to Florida from Baltimore with a girl. She's a little bit younger than him. I said, what's up, cuz? Oh, man, I'm in Louisiana. What happened? Oh, she cheated on me. I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? And he said she cheated on him and she lied about it, so forth like that. So now he on his way back to Baltimore, not doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
And the
I'm
guy,
for real. I told him to stay. I told him to stay his ass Louisiana.
the
Yeah.
guy
For
she
real.
cheated on the with had them braids that point straight up in the air. The
Who had
Florida braids. You ain't
I
never
can
What's
seen
that?
y'all niggas in Florida had their braids and be all over the air.
Oh
Oh,
no,
that's the
no,
wick.
yeah.
They the wick. Nick said that's because women go looking more than men. I was with my kid's mom for 10 years. I never went through her phone once. She could have been doing anything. If it don't come right to me, that's not true because I got my phone looking through plenty of times and his feelings was hurt. Christian said, yep, so why didn't you agree with me originally, Cool Rod? Fuji said nighttime was the best time for her. Anyone that's solid, anyone that said they never cheated in life is a liar. That's fact.
That is
People
definitely
who got stuff to lose don't snitch on stuff like cheating. I mean, but my thing is, if you got shit to lose, I
And
just feel like this
cheating
merge
really
shit.
don't cheating really don't affect you until you get married. Cause now that's when you start talking
Yeah,
with like property, finances, and shit like that. You cheat on a
right.
girlfriend, you just go get a new girlfriend. You cheat on your boyfriend, you just go get a new boyfriend. Cheating shit
Mm.
really don't affect you until you say I do. That's when that shit get the court involved. Now you gotta want to let go, don't want to let go.
That's true. I agree. Cause it's like but that just goes to the standards. You know, once a motherfucker get married, they think everything's supposed to be boom, 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 boom. Like once you get married, that don't change who a person is.
No, it don't, and it shouldn't change you at all because yeah, you married, but it's just now marriage is a legal document to say if I'm on my deathbed, you the one that makes the decisions for me, or if I die, you the one to get this pension and all the benefits. Because you could have a girlfriend for 15 years and pass away and don't get shit but memories.
Fact.
So once you put that ring on her, now you put the benefits that come with you. Because outside of whatever money you might leave behind for the girlfriend, that's all she gonna have. She can't go out here and get your social security because she want your wife.
That's true.
Now,
The only thing they gonna get is listed as special friend in obituary.
yeah, and now you done put in all that work and paid all in social security every week, and now that shit go right back to the government. You go get
One said being married is just a piece of paper. I mean, and see, that's why people don't take marriage serious because it's just a piece of paper. If it was just a piece of paper, everybody would be out this bitch getting married.
It's a piece of paper, but it's everybody not out here getting married because everybody don't want the motherfucker they with to benefit from them once they no longer here. There's a lot of people in situations that, yeah, I'm with you while I'm living, but once I'm gone, I don't give a fuck how you maintain. I'm no longer here. That's no longer my problem.
Drunk said, what's your definition of texting? Just sex or texting stuff like that too? Anything that you won't do around your significant other is cheating, period. It's cheating. Whatever you feel like you gotta hide from your partner is cheating. Marriage is never a piece of paper. That piece of paper hold a lot of weight. Okay?
Yeah, it hold the weight of now you could take half of what I got. Or
yeah, that is heavy.
But motherfuckers be always worried about getting took and don't got shit.
No, but I'm saying, like, when you marry, say we done bought a house. Say, because once you get married, you start to get goals and shit. Say we bought a house. Now we go ahead to go get a divorce, and they don't say that we gotta sell a house. I just lose out altogether because they say, well, you make more money to her, so financially you can afford to go live somewhere else.
You can hop on Talk to Him, Con. Press the link. Press the link in the comment.
She's awarded this house. So now you out of something that you done already put all this money into. And I guarantee you, once it's given to her, you got another nigga laid up in the bedroom you used to lay up in. So it's going deeper than that. And a lot of niggas handle that. That's why a lot of these marriages be ending in domestic situations. Somebody wind up getting killed. Because in the back of a nigga mind, it's like, ain't no way a nigga about to fuck my bitch in a house that I paid for.
Yeah. Talk to Him, Con said you can benefit from your spouse without being married. You can press the link in the comment. Press the link.
You can get that paperwork signed, but how many boyfriends and girlfriends do that? Not many. Not many. Not many of them go through that process of this what you get, because it's like,
they don't have no life insurance policies, none of that shit.
If you got a motherfucking if y'all done been together 15 years, technically you kind of already married. You just ain't go take the final step.
Right. Fuji said, I'm taking him for all he got, even that Canada Dry shirt on his back. Christian is walking like a dog. She said, if you married, it don't matter if you married or not. If you're a dog, you're a dog. There's no hope.
I mean, that's true. You just a dog with papers now.
I cannot, not a dog with papers. Yeah, I just feel like just do what makes you happy. Like, if you know you like to fuck off, don't get married. Or meet somebody that's on the same page as you. If y'all want to be on the swingers tip, or have an open marriage, but just to try to commit to one person and that's not what you want to do, or you're not capable of doing that, don't fucking do it. Don't do it, because it's fucked up. Like, on one end, you selling yourself short because now you got to creep and sneak around, and then you selling that other person short because now you done hurt their feelings, and it's just so much that's unnecessary.
But a lot of people can't come out and say that, oh, I want to fuck with another person because they feel like you ain't gonna be able to handle the truth,
right?
Or you gonna leave and they don't want you to leave, so now they trying to do it behind your back.
Hello, how you doing? Is this Talk to Him, Con? Oh shit, he left.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say it said something like Conway. I think it was.
Yeah.
He looked like he had some shit on his mind.
Yeah, he looked like he was crazy. Some shit
off his chest.
What? Come back. If you can come back, come back. Fuji said you gotta go through a state, etc. when y'all are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, that's true.
And most people not setting that up.
What you say? Your phone breaking up?
I said most people not setting that up. Like, you don't know too many boyfriends.
Right. That's right. Because when you a lot of people go into relationships. Well, I ain't even gonna say a lot. Some people go into relationships and don't think long term.
And then only thing they really getting is the financials that you have, like bank and shit.
Oh,
like
here
that.
You go.
Not getting the security and shit like that.
How y'all doing?
Hey, how are you? Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
I appreciate it. This is my first time listening to your show, so I actually fuck with the content for real. Diamond K, my man. So
yo, what's going on?
What's up, cuz?
So you look like you got something you want to say. You said you wanted to hop on.
Yeah, nah, cause I like Avery was saying, like, to me it is like, so it is a piece of paper, because at the end of the day, right, a lot of shit that you can do that a marriage have, you can do without the marriage. Like right now, my lady is on my insurance, so if something happens to me, she'll be taken care of and my kids. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then on top of that, like because of like I guess the gays were getting it. So now, if you've been in a relationship for a person for a long time, they now become basically your beneficiary if y'all live in the same household. So, like, if something was to happen to me today, tomorrow, she could go to my bank account and she's straight. It's just that people don't take those decisions because they say, "Oh, I got to get married to put this person on there." So they they want a long term relationship, but they don't want to get married. Like what we in right now is a reason why we ain't married is because I fucked up. You know what I mean? So,
Okay. So how long
but
y'all been together?
for 11 years now.
Okay. So
So
she said, so your actions determine, you feel me, that got y'all to where y'all at now. Like y'all, so y'all never gonna get married?
no, I'm not saying never, but right now this shit is just like even when I fucked up, I still looked out for her. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what it
That's
was,
because
it was
cheating
like
is a rich man's sport. If you ain't got no money, you don't need to be worried about cheating.
right. But at the end of the day though, some people cheat for different reasons. You
That's
know what I'm
true
saying?
too.
So like, and then a lot of women take cheating. You don't even really have to actually have sex with that person. Just
Mhm.
use that companionship, and
Mhm.
a woman to classify that as cheating. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Um, and at the end of the day,
I
that's not my like. I'm not gonna tell people my business out, but at the end
yeah.
of the day, like certain shit that did happen, yeah, it was my fault. But at the end of the day, though, um, you when you really love that person, whatever you do, that shit really hurt, even when it hurt
Yeah,
them. You know what I'm saying? So at the
especially
end
if
of the
it's
day,
emotional. Like if I find out like you really like or love this bitch, it's really a problem. Not saying that you can just fuck off. You feel me? Because you can fuck anybody, but to put your feelings and heart and all of that shit into a situation, that's grounds for me to blow your shit back. Cause it's like, yo, you really taking like what can we do for you? That energy that you putting somewhere else, why can't it be placed? You feel me, between me and you?
like I said, certain times when people get in relationships with certain people, things do happen. So like like I said, I ain't but people the situation I was in and the situation they was in. You know what I mean? It was at the end of the day, it's like we didn't understand each other's playing field. I was always on the road. They always was busy because they own their own. So
Mm,
at the end of the day, it was when that shit killed out for me, looking for something different, and
okay.
that's what happened.
So
You know what I mean?
you got
So
a question. Fuji said, but what if you and your lady break up and you die within 24 hours? Do you
she
got a
taking.
will in place? How she display that money to herself in the key?
I just told you that I got 5 life insurance policies, four for my kids and one for me, and she's on that 50 for the rest.
There
So at the
you
end of
go.
the day, that if something happens to me, if I walk outside and this is Baltimore, something happened to me, she's taking care of.
Hmm. See, but you smart. A lot of people not like that.
Yeah,
Like a lot of
like
motherfuckers
one in.
just
That's why I say he's probably like 1 in a million. That's set up.
yeah, yeah, fact.
But see,
Cause
Like
you
that's
got
see,
be having girlfriends for 20 years, and that's all she be. And then when they die, she just be that special friend,
I
and that
told you she the special friend in the
now
obituary.
now she take her
and see,
special.
and that's the thing. Like truth be told, like for me, it'd be like anybody would be like, oh, that's his wife, even if we not married. So at the end of the day, like her friends even say that's your husband. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like it depends on how you take your shit, how you take your relationship. How you take your relationship is how everybody else take your relationship. So if people take your relationship as bullshit and you take that shit as bullshit, then that's what the fuck gonna happen. So at the end of the day, it's like if I say that if I believe in family and all that other shit, I don't give a fuck if we married or not. You've been with me too long, through thick and thin. I'm gonna make sure you good if I go out here and something happen. Like, we do everything 50-50. Like, I go out.
you 50-50 game.
No, I'm talking about, like, if I go out, I pay for it one day. She go out, she pay for it one day.
Yeah, that's the 50-50 game.
Yeah, but that's because that's what she want too as well.
Okay.
I pay for her cell phone bill. I pay for everything though.
So y'all team. So that's not 50-50. Y'all 100.
50-50. He got her back, she got his back. So that
right.
ain't 50-50.
Yeah,
but let me just
Avery call that 100-100.
Right. I mean, to me, that is because she's matching his energy.
Yeah, everything that he brings to the table, she brings to the table. If it's something he can't do and she can do it in that moment, she gonna do it. If it's something that she can't do and he can do it in that moment, he gonna do it. So that's not 50-50. 50-50 is like, all right, we splitting these bills, but if I don't got my half, the shit just don't get paid because you ain't the 50.
Right.
Like when the motherfucker be behind on something, it's like, oh well, that was your bill, you ain't paid. It wasn't mine.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold.
Yeah,
right?
you're right. You're right.
That's
right.
cold.
Yeah, you're right.
When it's 100% and 100%, if you fall short, I gotta pick your short up because if I say I got you, I gotta have you all the way.
Fuji said, I'm not leaving no money behind for no boyfriend. I don't care if we were together for 17 years. Sherelle said that's a
well, that's the difference. Boyfriend and being your spouse and having family, that's a different thing. Like, this person got my kids, my 3 girls. You know what I'm saying? That's not a fucking friend or boyfriend.
Yeah.
Girlfriend. Like that's stupid. Like, niggas. So you see what I'm saying? Like that type of talking is like, maybe what if she don't want to get married? And I do, but I still like, fuck it then. This my spouse. This what it is. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, because when I go, you classify as my girlfriend, but if we classify each other as being husband or wife, that's on us. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I said, if I go, my kids is good and she's good.
So is that why you saying it's just a piece of paper? Because you saying
it's a fucking piece of paper because I do bro. We own a house together, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So only thing that he don't got that a married person got right now is that marriage certificate.
That's it.
She don't have your last name either.
A lot of married people don't change.
You know how many niggas out here being soft now, taking that wife name? So
0.
It's a lot of niggas doing it, bro.
Oh, I ain't never heard that one.
It's niggas out here doing it.
Ricky Williams did that shit. The football player.
And look at him, a fucking loser right now.
That's not you, though, right?
He's a fucking loser right now.
Oh, wait, that's not you, right?
Huh?
I said that's not you, right?
But he's a loser.
Okay, but to call me, I mean, to me, it sounds like, okay, you're doing everything. You got the paperwork on the beneficiary, on the kids. But to me, what's stopping you from taking that marriage, from doing it the right way?
I told you we was just building back up.
But see,
he wasn't on here.
My bad, I missed that part.
Oh yeah,
he wasn't on here. Yeah,
my bad.
But see, people put this society, like society, want to put shit in a box to where as though, oh, you gotta have that marriage, oh, you gotta have that white picket fence, y'all gotta have kids. No, the fuck you don't. That just goes back to me saying, do what works for you. You feel me? Married, like, and I don't regret nothing, but getting married, that's the only thing I regret. And I put that on my kids. That's the only thing that I regret ever doing in my life.
And actually, can I speak on that? Because she do. I just want to make sure I'm right. So.
Oh, what, Sherelle? When she said, like you don't want to be married, but you do.
She do, but I want to make sure I'm right for her.
But see, that's some grown man shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's
what you waiting for, kid? What you waiting for though?
Oh, see, Diamond know me, so it's like I'm going through therapy and all that shit right now, bro. There's a lot of shit on my plate.
I say, Diamond? I said these black kings need to get therapy, yo.
I'm going through therapy, bro. I can't. I was mentally destroying myself and destroying her at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, I gotta get right.
That's big shit. I definitely like that. A lot of people need to get therapy because people childhood traumas, shit that they've been through. I don't want to deal with that. Like that's what your mother is for. I'm not here for all that extra shit.
And see that's another reason my mother gone.
Well, shit, I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying.
No. I'm just saying, but like that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean, like
I
my
just
mom, my brothers, like
you're taking accountability. You're going
yeah,
to accept. People
And that's
use their
rare.
childhood
That's
and their
rare.
past as crutches. Oh, I was raised like this, so that's why I act like that. Or I went through this and I went through that. No, that's not a good enough excuse for me. You're supposed to use what you went through and build on that shit. If I dwell on shit that I went through in my past, you know how many people I will fuck up, you feel me, in my past
and
by
that's
the
what I'm
shit
saying. I was a
that
loose
I've been
cannon.
through.
That's what
Like
I'm saying. I was a loose fucking
yeah, I had to
cannon.
really check myself because of the shit that I went through. I had to look at men like, all right, he's not this person. You feel me? Just because I went through that with this person, that don't mean that this person is gonna put me through that. Like I really had to train myself with that because one sign of what I went through in the past, you cut the fuck off because it triggered me. It
Yeah.
triggered me back to something that I went through with, you feel me, a person. So I'm like, oh no, I don't even want to deal with that person.
Yeah.
Facts.
Versus learning a different way for me to accept certain shit. Like just because I've been through that, that don't mean that this is that same situation.
That's a fact. And I'm gonna say one thing before I get out of here, 'cause the kids keep looking at the steps and shit, want my attention. But um, no, like for me, like I loved women, cause you feel what I'm saying,
Fuji, are you not listening to the conversation? That's what he said he doing.
and it's like the reason why I was attracted to like that is because I grew up in a house where my grandmother was married to my grandfather, but my grandfather was stepping out. You feel what I'm saying?
Just said
And
that.
he took me to the house that he was stepping out with one day, and it fucked me up. But when I went home and I told my grandmother, she already knew. But it was like
When
he's
he was
taking
paying
care
all
of
the
everything.
bills, yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like this what women like.
What did she tell you, man? What did your grandmother tell you when you told her that your grandfather was stepping out? What did
How
she say
old
to
were
you?
you?
I was fucking 7 years old.
Wow.
And what did she say to you? She smacked the shit out you or
She
what? What she say to you?
she told me, you know, mind my business because I'm not ready to understand what's going on. I remember that shit like yesterday. And I didn't understand that, so I kept saying him leave, do this, and then when he died, this woman came to the funeral and all that, but she was mad because everything was left to my grandmother. So I sat there like, damn, like a lot of that shit did trigger me. Like, yo, this is what y'all like. So some people did like this shit, and some people, but I know where I'm at now. I had to get that shit out of me, so I'm not gonna keep destroying somebody that I claim I love. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you gotta go out there and like I'm not afraid to talk about that shit. I'm not afraid to be like, yo, I go to therapy, none of that shit. Because at the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck what nobody else feel or say or think or. Yeah, I mean, I just know where I'm at.
To me, that just shows growth because it came a point in time I was ashamed to talk about my situation and what I've been through, right? Now I can laugh about like I used to cry. I used to ain't want to talk, but now I can talk about it because my story is helping the next person. You see what I'm saying? So don't like anybody. This goes for anybody. Don't be afraid to not even. I ain't even gonna say just tell your situation, but if you feel like your situation and what you've been through can help the next person, say that shit. You never
Right.
know. Somebody can be on the edge of leaving that marriage, anything. But you can say one thing and they could click to them and they be like, damn, maybe I can do something this way and get a different outcome. Or it's like every Fuji, he said he's in therapy. He said
Yeah,
he's in therapy. He said he's working on himself after everything that he
got a
did to get
question.
them back on the same playing field.
I got a question. So
Sherelle said, hold on, Avery, my fault. Sherelle said, back in the day, they cheated way more than we ever could. Yeah, because it wasn't social media. And it was hello, but this is Shirley. Them dudes had multiple families. They didn't even have birth control like that. You seen Joe Jackson and
facts.
if women was never coming up to women, except for when Bob and Shirley, that was the first coming to you as a woman, Bob and Shirley. After that, the bitches started wilding out.
Now, Conway, when your grandfather cheated on your grandmother, was he taking care of all the bills, everything in the house?
That's the thing. Like, he really wasn't, because my grandmother and my aunt owned their own restaurant at that time. So I mean, she was taking care of everything too. It was just the fact of, I mean, that's what she loved, moved in here from Delaware, shit like that. He was in the military, shit like that. So it was
The
like
benefits.
at that,
You said,
yeah.
I'm gonna take this one out.
So at the end of the day, it was just like it. I don't like that generation different. You know what I mean? So, but the things that he was teaching me and put me on to birthed the wrong person. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, like I said, like even though I did what I did, that shit hurt.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was benefiting from it because I was getting something from that person. And
Mhm.
no, it wasn't always sex. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, I mean,
Avery, Avery, what
you
was
was
your
basically
question?
feeding your ego.
So I got a
Oh,
question.
my fault. Cool, Rob.
Granted,
What you say?
your lady, you cheated on your lady and she didn't leave. But if she cheated on you, would you been strong enough to stay?
Yeah, know why? Because at the end of the day, when niggas talk all that shit, like, oh my girl, like, if I already initiated the hurt, why the fuck I can't take the pain back? I already going through stupid shit anyway. So if
Mhm.
she was to do something, that would be on me. Like, I deserve that shit. You
You
know what I
felt like
mean?
you opened that doorway to,
Fact.
No,
yeah.
even if you never cheated and she cheated, do you love her enough to forgive her for cheating?
Yeah. Cause no,
No, I,
no,
I,
like,
I just
like,
like
you talking about now or then?
no, I'm saying like
Period.
I'm saying like period. Like say you never cheated, right? But she's
Right.
the one that cheated on you. Would that have been a deal breaker for you, or would you have been able to be strong like she said?
No, because like I said, like I came up thinking that was the way. So at the end of the day, yeah, I would have accepted it that first time. You know what I'm saying? And we'd have talked that shit out. But yeah, like I'm not, like I said, yo, I came up from thinking that cheating was the way, bro.
I mean, yeah, I came up I came up the same way. Fuck, my
So like
got two
so
families.
like and truth be told, like that shit wouldn't hurt my heart as much as the shit that I've been going through outside of that, bro. So that shit, like, no, no,
They said men can't take the hurt that they put out.
Hell
that's a
no,
fact.
they can't.
That,
I admit to that shit.
but this the thing. But this the thing
Hell
though.
no.
Like
See, I mean,
that.
it's easy for guys to say what they would do after the fact. They didn't fuck the girls over, but believe me, that shit hurt. And to
Yeah,
me, after that, the chemistry not the same no more. I mean, to me,
but that's the
in a
same
marriage,
thing.
if
If
you
you
cheat,
do it,
in a
if you do
marriage,
it,
if
the
you
chemistry
cheat,
not the same.
they give you grounds to leave. However, it's hard to leave, but to stay together, you guys will be fighting. You, oh man, you fuck that nigga. You definitely ain't having sex no more. Y'all gonna be fight every day.
You gonna be a dick
Uh,
sucking bitch.
Why
All
you
of that.
man, why you ain't having sex no more? You better wash that pussy off and get to it. Fuck, man, listen.
Factory,
I ain't young like that and
factory.
shit.
Fuck you talking
Nah,
about,
Talk
nigga, it
about
don't
cuz.
work that
I'm
way.
not gonna
Yo,
not have no motherfucking pussy.
My
Hey,
man
nigga.
Rod out here, big wallet. So like,
Nah,
no,
nigga, I'm
Ah.
married and shit. I'm just saying, yo.
Don't
I'm speaking as a fucking man. I'm just
yams
saying,
getting glazed,
if
bro.
my
What are you talking?
if any lady cheat on any man, that shit hurt.
yeah, it's gonna hurt, but I ain't leaving. Go sit that in the tub, wash it up, and drink. Cause now I want something too.
Nigga,
I
nah,
don't
nigga, see
man.
that, nah, nigga. It
What
don't work
they
like
say?
that.
Oh, it
Bitch,
work
don't
like
act
that.
like you saw it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Cutie.
Thought- You thought that's all the fun you was gonna have? You better come on, get drink a Red Bull.
Nah,
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 go ahead.
not for me. That's on you. That's how you do things to your career. In my career, we didn't build shit
Because
together. You feel
because
me and shit.
my thing is this: if I ever step out here and cheat and she don't leave me, or she accept me, I gotta accept her too. If she step out here,
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like,
That's how
Make
you live
sure
in
don't
that
get.
you
good.
suck the
but
nigga
Yeah,
dick.
the thing
like
is,
Rod said, that shit gonna hurt. But at the end of the day, it take a real man to take that shit in stride. If you fucked up, then you wildin'.
I mean, but like you said, but if I'm not cheating, she does it. It's like, yo, what the fuck you do that shit for?
Man, cause
The
you did that
same.
shit before, nigga. Now calm a bitch in the ass, nigga.
Nah, it ain't gonna be the same. Ain't gonna be the same.
Yo, that's at the end of the day, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you, right? If you did that shit before and it come back to you when you trying to be right and you can't take that shit, you're a weak nigga, cuz. Like, it's gonna hurt, but you're a weak nigga.
Yeah. A weak nigga, why? Because you hurt behind a female
No,
cheat
I'm
on you?
saying you're gonna be hurt, but at the end of the day, if you don't accept that shit, it's gonna keep
you're doing the
coming.
same thing. You say you're doing the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, if you did it and then it come to you when you not doing it, and now you hurt and you get your head between your legs and shit, and you out there bitch singing better blues and all that shit, and you doing Usher videos and shit, my nigga, in the rain.
Yeah.
We this shit, cuz.
No.
Turning the Carl Thomas emotional shit.
Fucking calling the tongue. I'm gonna kill myself.
I ain't going like that.
Yo, that's funny as shit because I really had a situation like that.
And that's the
wow.
that I go nigga be ready to kill themselves because
I had security cameras in my house and like I can see on my phone. The nigga said I was trying to blow my brains out right in front of the camera. Well, go the fuck ahead then.
Damn.
And the thing about it, like I said last week, the nigga gets so emotional because you start thinking about how the nigga then fucked or suck the nigga dick, and you shouldn't even be thinking like that.
Cause you know your bitch nasty. You know your bitch. You know how your bitch do when she with you. So you don't want all the good shit with the next nigga. So now she dirty. She a dick sucking hoe. Her mother a hoe. Like it's going down.
That's why I said go wash it off and let's go. Cause I'm not gonna get cut short because you decided to be out here doing something else. That's good.
I cannot.
Yeah, I'm getting glazed, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting glazed. Get your ass over here.
But I'm about to peace out though. I'm gonna catch y'all. When y'all do this show, yo?
I do them every Monday. I didn't do it this Monday, but every Monday at 9 p.m. I'm on it.
Bet I'm gonna turn and I fuck with y'all though. But
I definitely appreciate it. Thank you for joining.
I definitely appreciate it.
Oh, y'all stay safe out here.
You as well. Yes, that was nice. I appreciate that. I love when new people come on here. Yeah. Yo, we can go to 2 hours again. It's time to hop off.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Everybody joining, all the comments, all the new people that tuned in. I appreciate everybody. I want to shout out Diamond again. Thank you for wasting your time with me as always and giving me this opportunity.
Absolutely.
And that's it. Avery, thank you for coming on Cool Rod. We missed you last week. Thanks for hopping back on here again.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yes, you can follow me at what's up _Bre. My mobile bartending business is Big Bre _mobile bartending. You can click the book now link and book me for any event that you need. Cool Rod, tell the people where they can follow you at.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at I am DJ Cool Rod. That's IAM DJ KOOLROD. I am DJ Cool Rod on Instagram.
Yes, Diamond. They already know what's up with Big Diamond, not the little
one. At the Diamond K Show.
Yes. Yo, Diamond is losing that weight. You look good. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to drop 50 pounds.
Yes. Wow. You definitely getting there. You definitely getting there. I need to be disciplined like you.
Hey, Diamond, do they have title boxing in Baltimore?
Mm-hmm.
Join title boxing, it'll melt off, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should have seen him before we came on. He was in there with the punching bag.
Mm-hmm.
He was in there with the punching bag. All right, y'all. Good night. I know y'all gotta go to work in the morning. Thanks for staying up late with me and my shenanigans. I see y'all next Monday. I'll be back on Monday for real. Okay. I ain't doing nothing. I'll be back Monday. I see y'all soon.
All right. See y'all.
All right. Peace.
Visit OnFireTV.com for live top stories, breaking news, and original shows.